Hey, my friend, my dear friend. I heard you want to play and try the multiplayer, or maybe you want to introduce your friend how to play the game. Well, first of all, let's talk about the most important things that people are not really talking about. First, when someone starts the game, I always suggest them to do the tutorial. Honestly with you, my little 6 years old brother can do the tutorial in 25 minutes. How long does it take for you, right? So, first, you always have to go to learn, you go to play. After that, you can even read about civilization and what they do. And after that, based on those information, you can select your civilization. But wait. There is one thing you must do as well, which is the art of war. Now, the art of war actually helps you a little bit to understand the game and try to get gold on all of them because it will help you. Okay, I didn't do that. So it will help you a lot to understand the game, and it will help you to have like a better reflex, a better micro, better macro as well. If you do the training section and all this art of war, it is really important. Civilization, Malians, Ottoman. Even though it's only for two civilizations, you will learn a lot about Malians, how good they are. Like they can literally assassin elephants. The Javelin Thrower is one of the best unit against tower elephants. Donzo and Mustafa the Warrior can kill war elephants. So you will learn a lot about Malians. I think the biggest problem that people do that they are not playing the Malian Art of War. If people would play the Malian Art of War, they would understand how to counter the units, right? Which Malian unit you need to do against other Malian unit. Then we have the Ottoman one, which is like a survive Art of War. But still here you will learn how important it is to making keeps, making towers, great bombards, and etc. So I do suggest to try out the Ottoman as well if you want to practice a little bit Ottoman. Of course, it's not gonna be like a multiplayer game, but these Art of War games are giving you a little bit of an idea of what game you are playing, how to play it, what to do, right? So this is what you do to a little bit find out how to play the game. Just play the Art of War and Civilization. After that, we are not jumping into the multiplayer immediately. There are some fun presents you can always choose from these, and you have to play. Just let's say solo battle versus AI. It will set up an AI and a civilization for you, but of course you can set up your own civilization to pick. You can set up, let's say, an easy AI first, but what you should do when you are playing against AI, first you need to find out like what is the civilization is, right? For that, before we go into play a civilization, we always go into learn. I click on the daddy, and look, the daddy student stays many steps ahead of their enemy with a great network of scholars. Fully realize they feel the intimidating war of and trample those in their path. Well, back in the day, that was not true, okay? So back in the day, war elephant was like a little cat, not really a cat, but imagine a cat on a, I don't know, like an elephant, you know? Like a cat head on an elephant, or anything like that. It was like cute, but useless. Train scholar from mosque in the dark age, blah, 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 blah. So we are reading all of this, reading to understand how the civilization works, right? Unique units, Ghazi raid, tower fan, war fan, scholars, etc. You just read it. After you read it, you're gonna check the buildings. Let's say mosque, which says in dark age. Okay, mosque in dark age. You can get the piety. You see the cost in no resource, while the scholar is 130 gold. These upgrades are absolutely free, which says in the left side as well. You can see all the upgrades are for free. You check the barrack, what units we have. Feudal, Dark Age Spearman, Feudal Spearman, Castle Age, Marathon Spearman. So you can learn a lot of things before jumping into the multiplayer or jumping against the AI. I do not suggest you to play the campaign for learning civilizations, since the normal campaign is not up to date. The DLC campaign is actually up to date, but which is the Suit and Sand, but the other four campaign is not really up to date. So we learned the civilization. Now we are playing the civilization, right? So when you are playing against an AI and you wish to play against a player, right? Don't try to play against the AI. Like, okay, let me show you something. We're gonna go in while I'm talking. So when you are playing against an AI, you have to be as aggressive as you can, or as much. Which means don't build up your little kingdom. When you are playing against a player, there's a high chance they will rush you in Dark Age. They're gonna send you a spearman, they're gonna send you a Minotaur or a horseman from Mongols. Like, don't do like, oh yeah, I'm gonna build a little farm. Little farm. Oh yeah, I'm gonna build a house. Oh, very nice, very nice. Farm has house. Oh, I select for villager. What's gonna happen? Oh, sunny the wood. Very nice, very nice. One more villager. Come on, dude. Okay. Send to the sheep. And now 30 seconds in the game and you haven't made a single villager. Well, the first thing you need to do when you start the game is queue up villagers. So if you wish to play against players, you should not jump to the game as like, I'm gonna take an hour to not do anything, beat the easy AI and go against the players. That will not work. What you have to do, the first 5 minutes, you're gonna figure out a build for yourself, or you watch YouTube, but a build for yourself that you're gonna do on multiplayer. If you're gonna lose, then you're gonna lose. Don't get discouraged because you lost the game. It's not end of the world. It's not gonna be nuclear war or anything because you played the game and you lost. You actually go to that game, you're gonna check the replay and you're gonna find out why your build order was ass, right? Oh, maybe I built it too farm. That was bad. Oh, I forgot. I read the daily bonuses and actually you can get berries faster. I should have go berries in the Dark Age. You know what I mean? You need to figure out your own mistakes. If it's, you know, a little bit hard for you, then there are multiple coaches for Age of Empires 4. But you can actually, you have brain, you know how does it work. You can connect, you know, A to B, B to C. Just need to do a little bit of things and don't do something like 1 hour camping inside my base and after that I go to rank and I'm getting beaten by English by a guy who just uses 1 unit. He's playing English for 2 years and still gold stock 1. Don't be that guy. They don't understand what they are doing, they're just playing the game. But if you want to beat a player, if you want to get better, to understand everything around you, what you are doing, you need to invest a little bit of a time, right? Invest a little bit of time to really finally realize, man, I want to beat other players. But for that, I need to find my build order, my style of game. Am I like a little bit 2TC player? Am I a Mongol trader player or any other civ that can trade? Am I like a feudal aggression? Am I a fast castle civ player? So you need to find out for yourself and not going to Reddit and like, guys, my civilization is so weak. I played 10 games, I lost all of them, and now I am stuck in Civil 2. Please, devs, fix daily because it's really bad. Even Age of Empires statistic shows that every third daily player is a third. So again, find your own play style. Don't try to copy the hotkeys from the pro players. Their hotkeys, the reason for that, why they have those hotkeys, because it works for them. Maybe for you, my F1 idle villager will not work. Maybe for you, my F2 select all military will not work. Every time when you are playing the game, try to find your own style that will you bring to the multiplayer scene, that will you go to a game and you're gonna beat the enemy. If you lose, you lose. If you lost 2 games, you lost 2 games. But get out, just sit down on your ass. I know you have it, some people doesn't. Sit down, check the replay, try to find out what you are doing wrong. Because if you are not investing at least like 5 or 10 minutes of your life into it, you will not understand what you are doing wrong. You will like, I gotta make a Reddit post because you know my civs suck, which is not true. You were just lazy ass to check your own mistakes. We all do mistakes. Even pro players do mistakes. Semi-pro players, content creators, everyone does mistakes. But the difference is we learn from the mistake. You should learn from your mistake as well, and you can move on and be a better player and not stuck in bronze 1 anymore. What really good to do as well, a little bit faster than, you know, you don't want to play like, if you want to achieve high rank, you don't play like this. Okay, I selected the villager. Okay, you know what I mean? You don't want to play like this. And after that, it takes you another 2 minutes to move the mouse to the stone. Okay, I'm almost there. And now, oh wait. Yeah. Okay. No, 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 no. Okay. Woo! Let's go. So you don't want to do this. What you want to do is try to learn these. It's so simple. Press Q, press R. You know what I mean? Use your left hand. Again, it's very simple. Press Q, press R. Press Q, press R. Press Q, press R. Press Q, press R. Just learn the hotkeys of the buildings as well. It's much better if you use your keyboard and your mouse. Like, if you are slicing your meat, I mean, not your dick, but if you're slicing the meat on the plate, do you just use your one hand only for like the fork, right? And you are trying to fork it, the meat? Or you are just putting the knife into your right hand and just try to slice it with only one hand? Or do you stab that fucking meat with your fork and after that you're gonna cut it with your knife? You know what I mean? You have two hands. Sorry for those who doesn't have two hands or doesn't have hands at all. But those people who have two hands, you can use the keyboard and the mouse, right? So if you have two hands, just do it. QR, QQ, QS, QD, QF, or W, Q, W, W. So try to use the keyboard more. You can even do it not against AI, just get into one of the game and practice. Like practice being a little bit faster than usual. You don't need to be like 500 APM beastie or 500 million trillion APM marine lord, perfect marine spitting against banelings, you know? You just need to understand that, oh my god, using keyboard is much better. It increased actually the quality of life of my gameplays, right? Because now I'm using keyboard. You don't need to like you can do something like, right, I need to do a mining camp here. Mining camp. It's much better than doing this. Look. It's much better if you just press Q and R, or Q and E, or Q and W, or Q and Q. Try to learn using your keyboard. That's why you have two hands. If you don't, there are like softwares that you can tell. Like there are some softwares on the internet where you can say like QQ and it will do the QQ. So if you don't have two hands, there are actually softwares on the internet that helps you to use your keyboard by saying letters, right? So let's say you say QQ and the keyboard will automatically press QQ for you. There are softwares actually like that on the internet. It's not cheating. It's for people that doesn't have two hands. So yeah, you can do that as well. All right, so that was how to jump into the first multiplayer game that you want to play, how to, you know, prepare yourself. Good luck, have fun on the multiplayer. See you. Bye bye.